Star Carnival! Give it a...
Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome back to the Mario Party 8 CPU Tournament. We are officially in the losers bracket, the losers rounds, where we will start seeing eliminations from the tournament. Gasp and shock. We already know about Goomba's Booty Boardwalk, of course. We're back here just from a complete random board selection of boards we have not played in the immediate past. So we're journeying back to where we once came because we're almost out of boards to play. And we don't need to hear the secrets of the board anymore. We know how to do this. We're going to be hitting dice blocks, walking in a straight line, trying to get free stars and all that. I'm back to playing as Daisy, just in our little character rotation, which is kind of fun because I was Daisy the last time this board popped up too. How about that? But, more importantly than that, we have our competitors for this first losers bracket round. We have Yoshi, Boo, our current superstar, and also Dry Bones going last year. Notably, because of the way positions ended up, Yoshi is suffering from a penalty right now. He finished below me in his first round, which means Boo and Dry Bones are both starting with a star handicap. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to finish below the single player here. And the human player, rather. And so he's suffering the consequences. Also, notably, I am a tiny bit ill right now. You might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit. I have a cough drop in my mouth to try and control my scratchy feeling throat. So, I do apologize if that comes up in my commentary at all. I'm going to try and not let it. I have water, I have cough drops. I might just sound a little weird, but okay. Anyway, moving on. One, or rather two, of these players are going to be going home at the end of the round. It would be very unfortunate if our two-time back-to-back superstar champion Boo ends up heading home without another championship under his belt. But for me, considering how much I love Yoshi and Dry Bones, it would also be disappointing to see them go. So, at any rate, I think there's going to be a little heartbreak at the end of things. Only one of these people will be able to move up through the losers bracket and get one more shot, perhaps, perchance, at getting to the finals and declaring themselves the superstar of Mario Party 8. So let's grab ourselves our coin bonus and let's see exactly what the heck is going to happen here. We know where the star is, we know where Captain Goomba is. It's time to start the freaking party. And starting us off, we've got me. We also know what the board looks like at this point, so no need for demonstrations that way, there, that way, this way, that way. And bye. I was told in between rounds that the amount of coins the Dolphins charge is dependent on your placement in the match right now. And they always take you the same distance, regardless of what you pay. It's interesting, But it's entirely dependent on what place you're in, which means, considering Yoshi's starting off below Dry Bones and Boo right now, it actually might mean that he has a little bit of an advantage right at the beginning here. He'd be able to pay less coins in order to take that shortcut. So we'll see. Just because a player is starting with a handicap penalty in play does not mean that they're guaranteed to lose. Last year, regardless of there being handicaps in play, Mario ended up shooting all the way up through the losers bracket to the finals, and Boo won last year despite being under a handicap penalty too. So there's, you know, just because you start out at a disadvantage does not necessarily mean anything. And I'm just gonna have Daisy park off to the side here because we're doing another little round of racing here. We're gonna see who can make these tight turns and stay out in front and first and all that fun stuff. Right now it looks like Boo has a pretty significant lead. Typically the placements don't seem to vary too much on this minigame, so it means we probably know who's going to win already, but we'll see, we'll see. There may be a catastrophic failure, who knows? Boo might not be able to take one of these tight turns, but nah, he's fine, he's perfectly fine. I don't know what I was talking about, honestly. One more turn around there, and yep, Boo winning the first minigame here. He has a long way to go to make it back to the finals, but he can probably do it. Like I said, last year, Mario, despite losing in his very first round, fought his way all the way up through the losers bracket to make it to the finale. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm remembering right. At any rate, kerbonk. No, I don't need the candy. I don't need the candy tanks. I don't need it. I have a cough drop. That's kind of like candy. That's kind of sort of like candy, except not really. Don't casually eat cough drops, kids. Yoshi using the Springo candy, looking to gain a little tiny bit of distance here. It's not that big of a difference, but hey. By hopping over to MySpace, he does cut out about a dice roll's worth of distance to go. Get a 4 and hitting a blue space. Alright. Boo's turn. Also using his Springo candy. He has the similar idea here. Let's see. Throwing that dart. Landed on dry bones, though. That, I don't think, did him any favors, considering Dry Bones was behind him. A bit of a mistimed throw, I'd say. Let's get himself another candy, though, which is pretty nice. The Bolo candy. Bolo. And Dry Bones' turn. Rolling a 1. Not making much progress there, but that's alright. Now, Springo candy will come in very handy next turn if he decides to use it. Alright, let's see. 4-player minigame upcoming. Crank to rank. Alright. We're doing a little cranking. Getting those cranking muscles going. Fun times. Okay. It certainly is neato, Daisy. I agree. We're gonna see who's gonna crank the hardest here. Let's see. Boo's got a bit of a lead, it looks like. He started cranking first, but Yoshi, I think, pulls out ahead right at the end there. Yes, indeed. Good job, Yoshi. Good job. A come from behind victory. Or a crank from behind victory. That doesn't sound right. Forget I said that, please. I said it and I immediately regretted it, but it's okay. Okay, alright. We'll bonk. Let's see, we're on a 5. Making a tiny bit of progress. A little tiny bit. Yoshi's turn, rolled a 4. Looks like he's gonna be taking a dolphin ride. Off he goes. Whee! Hopping. Swimming. And all that fun stuff. Cool beans. You raised your stop. Good luck. Alright, alright. Yoshi making pretty freaking quick progress here. Almost to the end of the board already. He's going to be making up for lost time pretty soon. So he did just... He just paid 20 coins still to take that dolphin ride, didn't he? Despite the fact that he's in lower place. So I still don't really fully comprehend what determines the price here. It's supposedly dependent on placement. Supposedly. But I don't really know. Maybe it's really only 4th place that gains, like, an advantage there, paying less? I have no clue. As previously stated, I don't pretend to understand dolphin economics, so it's fine. Moving on to a 1 versus 3 minigame, though. A little bit of a power trip. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. On the team of 3, Dry Bones at the helm of the Saucer of Death. The Electro Saucer. Oh, he's immediately gunning for me. Okay, that's fine. Ah! Deciding to change targets to Yoshi, it looks like Yoshi gets eliminated. Unfortunate. Come on, Boo, it's all up to you. If you get knocked out, I have to sacrifice myself. Yep, there he goes. Hi, get me. Oh, I'll fall. It's fine. You don't have to get me. I'll do the work for you. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, that's a minigame win for Dry Bones. They've all won a minigame so far, I think. Isn't that nice? They're sharing. They're sharing the coins. They're such good friends. They shouldn't be. They should be at each other's throats. But they're such good friends. Alright, though. Bonk. I need 20 points to ride the Dolphin shuttle. I'm in 3rd, though. I guess it's just 4th place that gets to take a cheaper ride. I don't know. I'm confused. I am very confused, but it's fine. I'm always confused. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except with pure confusion. Ooh, unfortunately hitting a red space and losing coins there. Dry Bones, you have that Springo candy. I know you have that Springo candy. You could jump right to the end of the board right now. And yet he's choosing not to use it. Perhaps starting with that star advantage is making him a little vain. Who's to say? Alright, though. Alright, another 1 versus 3 minigame. Here we go. Let's see. Around a thrash and crash. Which side am I am? I am on the team of 3. I'm very bad at this minigame, so I'm probably going to get eliminated again, apparently. I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling. I'm not a rad skateboarding dude. Oh, okay. Whoa, no. Okay, yeah, I got shot. It's fine. You don't back up very fast. That's the only thing. So it's all up to Yoshi right now. I always expect to back up as quickly as you accelerate forward, and it just doesn't work like that. And Yoshi gets knocked out. Unfortunate. A lot of flying saucers in this game, apparently. It's fine. Alright, alright. Let's see. Time for me to hit that lucky space, right? Nope. Oh well. Unfortunate. And now it's letting me... What? Now it's letting me take it for 10 coins. Is it dependent on which freaking dolphin you talk to? I am so confused by these dolphins. Dolphins confuse me so much. I didn't change placement from last turn. I don't know. Yoshi with an 8. Almost hitting that happening space. That would have been terrible. Boo. Rolling a 3. Alright, and now Dry Bones. Yoshi is directly in front of the star. It is time to use that Springo candy. There you go, buddy. There you go. Even if he does hit me or Boo, he still gains quite a bit of distance, so that's good for him. That's good for him. Probably going to be aiming for Yoshi, though. It's Boo instead, though. A little off his mark. That's fine, though. That's fine. Dry Bones gains a good bit of distance there. Rolls an 8, too. Not bad. Misses DK by 1 space. Unfortunate, but that's perfectly fine. And looks like we're getting tossed into a battle minigame. Okay. I know there's still one battle minigame that we have not seen yet. Let's see. 10 coin battle minigame. Gotcha. Missing the full prize pool by 1 coin. Unfortunate. Let's see. Where are we going? What are we going to be doing? Looks like it's more aim of the game. You got it. I believe I was also told the maximum number of points here that you can get is 800, I think? So we'll see. Will anyone get that mythical 800 points? Probably not. If I had to be totally serious, probably not, but it's fine. Yay. Let's see. It's their turn for aiming, for shooting. Alright, now I gotta finish off the game. Times 0, times 2. Gotta multiply that 0. Times 2 again. And then a third times 2. Okay. I think I did pretty good. Alright. With a nice 230 points, Yoshi coming out on top there. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Alright, there we go. Okay. Bonk. No, I don't want candy. I don't want candy, lady. Stop trying to give me candy. I don't want it. Yoshi rolling a 7. The first one to reach it to the end of the boardwalk. Not bad at all. Suddenly, it's like that star disadvantage didn't happen. Because now he's up to 1 star and up into first place. Not bad. He's a good little dino. He's a good little boy. Seagulls attack! March of the Seagulls. Alright. Getting himself a bowl of Bolo candy. Speaking of, Boo using his, probably trying to roll into Dry Bones right now. Look at him, he's just a ball. Rolling a 3 though, I'm not gonna get him that way. Oh well. Using candy's still important. Speaking of, using candy as well, Dry Bones going for the double dice. With a 1 and a 3. Not a great roll. Boy. It's just the turn of terrible rolls, it looks like. Heading into a 1 versus 3 minigame, though. What's it gonna be? What we gonna be playing? It's No Way Out. You got it. So, I'm carrying the team again. Just from the way Snow Way Out usually works. Ah, well. No, you can't have me. Yoshi, you just stood right in the line of fire. That snowball was coming right at you, and you just stood there, buddy. It's fine. As long as he's focusing on me. Dry bones don't wander into the way. Yeah, he is on me. Dry bones, get away from me! No, Dry bones, you fool! You distracted me. Oh well, we almost had that. Almost. Ah well. 'Tis what it is. 'Tis what it is. Alright, though, let's see. Ho-a-bong. Going to 9, okay. Not bad at all. I'll make it there still. It's just a matter of time. Yoshi's stopping by the candy shop, buying himself twice candy. Going for those double dice. Very cool, very cool. Boo's turn. With a 1. There you go, also getting the blue space. Still not a great roll. Dry bones, let's go. Also with a 1. Wow. It's just the time of terrible rolls. Oh well. 4-player minigame upcoming. What's it gonna be this time? At the Chomp Wash. There we go. Feels like we haven't seen this one in a bit. Okay, okay. All the paint getting knocked everywhere. See who gets to scrub their chomp the fastest. Alright. It's a pretty close race. A little difficult to tell who might win this still. They are pretty even. I think Dry Bones has a slight advantage, though. Looks like it. Doing this little skeleton dance. And being the ultimate chomp washer. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, sirree. Alright. For smack. 9, not bad. Cool. Cool. Making progress. Making my way downtown. Yoshi's turn with a 4. Not bad at all. Let's see if someone can roll higher than a 1. A 5. That's pretty decent. Hitting the DK space. Okay. Meaning that Boo is going to be getting his coin and multiplying action here. 5 coins from Boo. I gotta shake of that Wii Remote. Start shaking the barrel. What's he gonna get? How many coins is he gonna get? Alright, 20 coins. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, DK's a little underwhelming on this board, unfortunately. I don't think we've seen what Bowser does yet, though. If I'm recalling correctly, I don't think we've seen it. Well, maybe we'll be able to get that demonstration underway. Dry Bones rolling right up to Captain Goomba, just 1 space short, so next turn he's guaranteed to get himself a star. Alright. 4-player minigame. Let's see what it's gonna be. It's Alpine Assault. Going snowboarding. They're going down the mountain. Alright. And by going down the mountain, I mean running to the side of the mountain, or the side of the course. Guys, I shouldn't be ahead. You need to do better. You need to do better, guys. Wow, I I'm trying to turn into the side, and it's just not working for some reason. That's a little weird. As long as I'm behind, that's what matters. Dry Bones out in front right now. Yoshi sneaking out a little bit ahead, though. Will he be able to keep that lead? Another jump. Going over it. There you go. Yoshi looks like he pulled that off. Not bad. Good job, buddy. Good job. You're doing well. You're doing well for yourself. Heck yes. All right. Okay. Taking a drink. Soothing my tired throat. And smacking my dice block. I'm almost to the star. I'm almost there. Yoshi using that twice candy. Let's see, let's see. 9. And an 8. A pretty darn good dice roll. Paying 25 coins for the Dolphin ride. He was in first, so that does make sense. Okay. Getting pretty good distance there, too. Which means with that high double dice roll, I think he's going to be walking right up to Captain Goomba and getting another star. Yes, sirree. Not bad. A pretty darn good play by Yoshi. Not bad at all. Awesome. Well done, well done. Okay, neat. Nifty. Back to the start yet again. Yoshi getting a Springo candy now. Okay. Depending on who he targets next turn, he might be able to skip right to the end of the board again. Ooh, with a 3, hitting a red space. Not great, that. Dry Bones, however, with a 6. Also getting himself a star now. Though considering how quickly Yoshi made it to the end of the board a second time, that star advantage is all but vanished at this point. He managed to get 2 stars before either Dry Bones or Boo could get 1, which is pretty impressive, honestly. And getting a vampire candy, okay. Pretty handy, that. Alright, looks like we're heading into a 2v2 minigame. And what's it gonna be? I feel like these don't pop up nearly as much. I could be wrong. It just feels like we see 1 versus 3 quite a lot. Sugar Rush! S-U-G-A-R, jumping in your racing car. Or decorating a cake, in this case. Okay.
Go!
Alright. There we go. Hey, alright. We're decorating cakes. Cool beans. Okay. It was 2 of the same cake, with different decorations that time. That's interesting. That's intriguing. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a similar cake situation. I've never seen the same cake pop up twice, honestly. Different decorations, yes, but still the same cake. Interesting. Must be a popular choice at the bakery. Alright. Bonk. Oh, come on. Well. Just gotta threaten me there. Using the Bolo candy. Interesting. Rather than skipping to the end of the board again, Yoshi is instead going for knocking out and taking some of Dry Bones' coins. Which he does, indeed. Stealing 10 coins. Hitting the red space, but still stealing 10 coins. Okay. Boo's turn. Still rolling not great. unfortunate. And Dry Bones also rolling pretty low. That's fine. Up to our next minigame already. This board does tend to feel like it goes by pretty quick. Another 2v2 minigame. Right after I said I don't think we see them quite a lot, we're starting to see a bunch of them. Or something like that. Drops and Robbers back again. Which side am I on? I am on the carrot picking side. Gotcha. Okay, okay. I needed to pick the fresh vegetables. Oh no, wait, I'm Daisy. That's right. I just assumed I was Yoshi because I'm usually Yoshi in situations like this. Alright. Excuse me, game? Excuse me, game. My hammer did hit that mole. Alright. Like that, for example. Oh, come on. Wow. No, Yoshi, you're in the way! Yoshi! Yoshi, you have to move. You have to move, friend. Darn it, we lost. Wow, okay. Hit detection completely screwed me there. Oh well. It's my fault. I got confused. I'm not used to not playing as Yoshi. I really am not. Because I always play as Yoshi. So that confused me. And then hit detection confused me. And you know, I blame everything but myself there. That's the end result. Oh, I also get a star, which is pretty neat. Actually, you could have springoed to me, you know. You could have tried that. You could have gotten a third star in quick succession here. But Alright, seagulls attack! The assault seagulls are here. I guess we don't have to watch that. Okay, okay. Speaking of Springo candies. Not that I could really use it. Alright, Yoshi's turn. Now he's using the Springo candy. For some reason. Waiting until the turn after it would be most advantageous. But if he does hit Boo, he will still gain quite a bit of distance here. Hits me, though. See, Yoshi, this is what you should have done last turn. Because now you're springing a space behind. You've successfully gone backwards. Directly behind yourself. Okay. Oh, but he is taking the Dolphin. I suppose he's not staying behind for too long. Going for that magical Dolphin ride. Reaching his stop. How many spaces does he have left? He hits the lucky space. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe it was part of Yoshi's plan all along. And we're off! Heading off into the distance to the mythical island. Taking those magical little dolphin leaps. Yep, that's what he planned all along, I'm sure. He definitely did. Okay, Yoshi, it looks like he's going to be getting star number 3 here pretty soon. Boo, finally rolling high and making it to the end here. Also getting himself another star. Well, technically it's actually his first star, but you know. Details. Details. And away he goes! Woohoo! Yeehaw and such. Alright, alright. And Dry Bones' turn. Using that vampire candy. Looking to steal some tasty coins from the opposition. Okay, okay. Only hitting the 1, though. Unfortunate. It's still something. It's 3 coins he didn't have previously. So that's still a win. Kinda. I suppose it depends on who you ask, but I count it as a win. Drybones does too, I assume. See, yeah, he's pretty happy about it. Also rolling a 7. Stopping by the candy shop. Spending a good deal of money there on a trice candy. Or thrice candy, not a trice candy. Oh, and hitting the happening space here. His tummy's rumbling. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be more candy. A twice candy. A twice and a thrice candy. Both in one turn. Not bad. Drybones has got lots of dice blocks under his belt. And we're heading off to a 1v3 minigame. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. What are we gonna be playing? It's gonna be Bombs Away. Okay, okay. Dropping them bombs. Dropping them truth bombs. You don't have any skin, Drybones. Haha, take that. That's the truth of the matter. Talk about when someone's thin-skinned while you've got no skin. Haha, ooh. Yeah, but you can't take that sort of insult. Yoshi, you're kind of blocking me in, buddy. Oh, but Drybones can't get out from underneath that bomb. Ah, unfortunate. But that's just how it goes. Coins gotten another minigame down. About halfway through the game already.